Election Commission declares states to 4 polls to 5 assemblies, including Manipur. Model code now in operation, counting on March 10. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates countrymen on vaccination success, urges all eligible citizens to take vaccine jabs. Development of Northeast has received topmost priority of the centre, says Donor Minister G. Kishan Reddy. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav flags off Agartala-Jiribam Janshatabdi Express in Tripura capital. And Defence Minister addresses webinar on Sainik schools, says India is making great strides in self-reliance. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Saraswati Singha bringing to you the stories in detail. The Election Commission of India today announced the schedule for the general elections to the legislative assemblies of Manipur, Goa, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Elections in 5 states will be conducted in 7 phases. Uttar Pradesh will go to polls in 7 phases from February 10th to March 7th. Punjab, Uttarakhand and Goa will vote on February 14th, while Manipur will vote on February 27th and March 3rd. The counting of votes will be held on March 10th. The poll panel said elections will be held for 403 assembly seats in Uttar Pradesh, 117 in Punjab, 70 in Uttarakhand, 60 in Manipur and 40 in Goa, said Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra. No roadshows, padyatras, cycle or bike rallies and processions shall be allowed till the 15th of January in view of the COVID situation. He said the model code of conduct comes into effect immediately from announcement of these schedules.
And again March 23rd and May 14th respectively. We work with 3 broad objectives this time. And foremost is the COVID-safe election. Second is hassle-free, comfortable voting experience to the voters. And third, the maximum voter participation.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated fellow citizens on crossing the 150 crore milestone of COVID vaccination drive. In a tweet, Modi said India is grateful to all those who have been working to make the country's vaccination drive a success. He said the vaccination drive has ensured that many lives are saved, and at the same time, people should also keep following all COVID-related protocols. He lauded the role played by the doctors, scientists, innovators and healthcare workers who are vaccinating the people. The Prime Minister urged all those eligible to get their shots and fight COVID-19 together. Union AYUSH Ministry has already joined the fight against the COVID pandemic confronting the country. In Guwahati, talking exclusively to DD News today, AYUSH Minister Sarbananda Sonowal made an appeal to the people to strictly follow the COVID protocols. He suggested the use of Ayur Suraksha kit for boosting immunity. The kit contains 4 items, including Chivanprash, Sanshmani Vati, Anutali and Ayush Quat. Sonowal urged every citizen to practice yoga and have food items with Ayurvedic values as much as possible.
Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, country's health system have geared up to give a befitting reply to the coronavirus successfully. That is why both the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare as well as Ministry of AYUSH, we are jointly taking initiative to combat the situation, to keep the health of the people of the country safe and well protected from the infection of this pandemic. So in this regard, Ministry of AYUSH have issued certain guidelines, advisories to the people of the country so that everyone strictly follow it to protect themselves and to boost their immunity, to keep themselves strong and healthy.
In more news related to the Northeast, Donor Minister J. Kishan Reddy today said the Union government has placed development region as foremost priority through the Act East initiative. Participating virtually in the Northeast Festival, the minister interacted with entrepreneurs and potential startups. He urged the business community to confidently carry the message of investment-ready Northeast across the country and beyond. Reddy felt that the Northeastern region now has the opportunity to lead the development journey of New India. Over the last 7 years, the region has seen consistent progress in road, railways, airways, internet connectivity and logistics. And now we take a short break. We'll be back soon with more news. Stay tuned.
ये विशाल है ना, इसका सब प्रॉपर चलता है।
कल उसके बैंक अकाउंट में 15,000 रुपए का फ्रॉड हुआ है, पता है?
इसको तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं होती है, देखना।
टेंशन क्यों? मेरी कोई गलती नहीं थी। फिर भी फ्रॉड होने पर मैंने तुरंत बैंक को इन्फॉर्म कर दिया। आरबीआई कहता है अगर आपके अकाउंट से किसी ने धोखे से पैसे निकाले हैं तो बैंक को जल्द से जल्द इन्फॉर्म कीजिए। 3 दिन के अंदर इन्फॉर्म किया तो कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा। जितना लेट करोगे उतना ज्यादा नुकसान। और सुन, सब चलता नहीं है, प्रॉपर चलाना पड़ता है। आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. In Tripura, Minister for Railways Ashwini Vaishnav today flagged off the Agartala-Jiribam Jan Shatabdi Express in presence of State Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev. The train will connect Agartala in Tripura to Jiribam in Manipur and will cover the distance in just 6 hours. In a series of tweets, Dev said the launch of this train is a step ahead in fulfilling Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of making Northeast the Ashtalakshmi of the country's economy. He said connecting the northeastern states with rail routes will open new avenues of economic activities in the region.
That's the only word I wanted to say, because when I visited Manipur, the historical relations between the states of Manipur and Tripura were explained to me, and Honorable Chief Minister explained during the lunch. This is a great relationship. This relationship has to be cemented. So that's why when Honorable Chief
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said the country is making great strides in the path of self-reliance in every field. He said India is achieving new heights in sectors like health, communication, industry, transport and defence with the cooperation between the public and private sectors. Addressing a webinar on Sainik schools from New Delhi, Singh said the government has taken several steps to improve the quality of education. The announcement of 100 new Sainik schools is a step in this direction. The Defence Minister said Sainik schools have played a vital role in the overall development of children. These schools have contributed to the recruitment of more than 7,000 officers in the armed forces. He said the government has cleared the way for girls' admission in Sainik schools. In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma today said loss of human lives cannot be compensated. Yet the state government is trying to help the next of kin of those who lost their lives at Nimati Ghat ferry incident last year. He gave away appointment letters to Madhumita Das, sister of deceased Parinita Das, and Ruprekha Bora Senapati, wife of deceased Indreshwar Bora, at a function at Janata Bhavan, Guwahati. While the family of another victim of the mishap, Dr. Bikramjit Bora, will get full salary till his retirement, financial help will be given to families of all the deceased when required, he informed.
আমি উদ্ধাৰ কৰাত সফল হওঁ আৰু 3 গৰাকী লোকৰ সলিল সমাধি ঘটে। তাৰ ভিতৰত আমাৰ 2 গৰাকী বিশেষকৈ 3 গৰাকী লোকৰ অৰ্থাৎ ডক্টৰ বিক্ৰমজিৎ বৰুৱা, পৰিমিতা দাস আৰু ইন্দ্ৰেশ্বৰ দাসৰ পৰলোক প্ৰাপ্তি হয়। বিক্ৰমজিৎ বৰুৱা ডক্টৰ আছিলে আৰু তাৰ পৰিপ্ৰেক্ষিতত তেখেতৰ পত্নীয়ে 100% দৰমহাটো পাই থাকিব। সেই কাৰণে তেখেতৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি নিযুক্তিৰ কথা কোৱা নাই।
In Meghalaya, Cabinet Minister Rennington L. Tonkar, who is also the chairman of the Regional Committee of Border Issue for West Khasi Hills, has said the Chief Ministers of Assam and Meghalaya will take the call whether or not to disclose the final decisions on the first 6 identified areas or withhold them until a decision is made on the remaining 6 areas. He expressed hope that the dispute will be resolved before Meghalaya celebrates its Golden Jubilee. On the other hand, Cabinet Minister Lekman Rimbui, also a member of the Regional Committee for Jaintia Hills, has said the committee has already prepared its report.
Both chief ministers to understand better before they take the final decision.
This is the first time that the two chief ministers have gone into this border issue with open mind. So I hope that whatever issue at hand, they will find the ways and means how to resolve the issue.
In the COVID update for the Northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported 127 active cases, followed by 55,053 released cases. The tally for the dead is 282. In Assam, the caseload for active cases is 1,167, even as discharged cases number 6,13,373. The death toll is 6,178. With 346 active cases, Manipur has logged 1,23,657 discharged cases. The death count is 2,009. Reporting 262 active cases, Meghalaya has notched up 83,338 cured cases, even as the count for dead is 1,485. Saddled with 3,617 active cases, Mizoram has a caseload of 1,40,450 discharged cases. The tally for the dead is 557. With 81 active cases, Nagaland has logged 31,471 cured cases, even as the dead count is 703. Sikkim has 111 active cases, followed by 32,084 released cases. The death toll is 409. Reporting 483 active cases, Tripura has a total of 84,241 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 830. And to end the news, the main points once again. Election Commission declares states to 4 polls to 5 assemblies, including Manipur. Model code now in operation, counting on March 10. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates countrymen on vaccination success, urges all eligible citizens to take vaccine jabs. Development of Northeast has received topmost priority of the centre, says Donor Minister G. Kishan Reddy. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav flags off Agartala-Jirevam Janshatabdi Express in Tripura capital. And Defence Minister addresses webinar on Sainik schools, says India is making great strides in self-reliance. And that brings us to the end of